Hello there, I am an idiot. I started an automation agency, but I wanted to send cold emails, and I was doing it manually. And you know the idea of an automation agency is to automate stuff for people, right? And I started sending emails manually, and I realized you can automate your own emails. Anyways, this was last week. Last week I started to send cold emails out, and I was like, "There's something wrong about this. It's too manual. It's so tedious." And I realized you can automate your own email, right? And I just came up with a simple system that did it for me. And it's for free. I'm using Make.com. Make.com has a free tier. But I think like the cheapest other option is like I think €9 per month. So you can pay for that in a month and like just go bonkers with your email automation, code email automation. So I'll do that for this month and see how far it gets me. But I think it gets me like maybe 250 emails, like to people. So I'm motivating my customers. I'm not doing it manually. Like I've seen people do it, but it didn't actually come to me because they're using paid services. I was like, oh, obviously it has to be paid. But it didn't occur to me that I can use Make.com's free tier to send emails with templates, right? And I have three niches that I'm targeting, so it's not like I'm using like 90 different template and and I'm targeting like seven different niches. No, I have three niches that I know I want to target. So in this video, I'll show you how to do that. Even though the quality is bad, but this is what I have. So I hope you take value away from this. And yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if this is valuable to you. Thank you. On to the video. Hi, my name is Chef, and I'm building an automation agency in public. And in this video, I'm automating my code emails with Make.com. I am on the free tier. As you can see, I've used 90 operations out of 1,000. But if it is necessary, I think I will upgrade to a better payment plan, and it's cheaper since the free is 1,000, right? I can just upgrade to like the core plan, which is 9. You can do it for 2 months. 18. I think I can afford $18 for 2 months, and just to make sure I automate my code emails. Anyways, the main listen of this video is to show you how I wait. What's my code here? I'm using the free tier of Make.com to automate my code email processes. And as you can see, it's a simple process. Um, I am importing roles from my Google Sheet. This is where all my leads are. As you can see, I have three niches: coaches, management consulting, and marketing and advertising leads. So I have already tested out the system. It works. And this is where my leads are. Depending on on where your system, on where your leads are stored, I think you can do something similar, honestly. So I imported my leads with Google search rows. So let's search rows, search Google Sheets, and use search rows. Obviously, depending on the way maybe your Google Sheets is, or where you're importing your data from, you can edit it and basically just format it to what you would like your system to do. So I have a column here, status here, that updates whenever an email is sent. So this wasn't part of the original data that I got from Apple and Amplify, where in like my video where I showed you how to generate leads for free, I showed you how to do this, how to get like leads from Apple and Amplify for free without paying anything. In that video, the data I extracted from my Apollo and Amplify when I did it personally, I cleaned up a lot of the rows that were useless, and I just added this status just to keep track of who I've sent my emails to. And it's also like for the system, mostly for this system that I built. Anyways, I said like if the status does not exist, that means if this column right here does not have anything. So as you can see, like all the ones that have a value, that means they have assigned something to it. And the ones that do, the system won't like import the rows to this make.com scenario. So yeah, I just like make sure oh shit. Let me remove the limit here. Because I'm gonna run it for you guys right now. I'm gonna reduce it to three. Let's just do three for now. And yeah, let me save that. So what I'm basically doing is like I'm making sure I have not sent an email to the um, prospect before. So that's what I'm doing basically. And then a router just to like the router is just to check if the sheet is marketing. This is where I am targeting like my leads. So the marketing and advertising leads, management consulting and coaches leads. All I'm basically saying is that if the sheet name like because these are different sheets, right? One sheet, two sheets, three sheets, and this is the spreadsheet itself. So if the sheet name contains basically marketing, so that means it's a marketing lead I'm trying to send it to, and then I have a custom email for that. And the second one is if the sheet name contains coaches, so the text operator is if it contains case insensitive, just to be on the safe side, case insensitive. I mean, so if the sheet name contains coaches, so yeah, that means it's a coaching lead, right? And the last one is if the sheet name is a consulting lead, that means it's a consulting lead. Obviously, the emails are different a little bit just to client work is creative, just on paid invoices. I have agencies like your setup fully automated. It's different from that is for marketing and advertising, right? You can see the settings, plain text, not HTML. I'm using Zoho Mail because it's much easier than for me anyways. You can use the built-in email function that make us. So here is for the coaches. You are focused on coaching, not again very specific to the niche that I'm targeting. I'll send like maybe 250 of this. I'll use the system to 250. Obviously, I won't do it at once because you want to make sure that your email is not like blacklisted or something so that it goes straight into the inbox, not spam. So I've done quite a few today. I think I've done 40 for today. This is for consulting and yeah, different templates. I'm not sharing the first name because honestly, I can get it to be much more, customized to the person, but simplicity is gonna take you so far. Let me just get this out there. Let me see like if I get a response and maybe I'll start by changing the video, I'll play around with it a little bit. So that's the router. The router just like diverts traffic to which of the rows are so sorry, which of the data incoming is from maybe the Google from the marketing sheet, coaches sheet, or consulting sheet. And what I'm doing here is just updating my spreadsheet row number. I'm I am updating the row T, which is the status, yeah, as you can see, row T, which is the status column. I'm just updating it to sent. And in the Google Sheets, I did a conditional formatting where if the data is sent, it's going to highlight the whole column to green. Sorry, the whole row to green. How do I do that again? I actually don't know, honestly. So yeah, conditional formatting. As you can see here. So I chose um, the whole sheet itself. Just Control A, and then it will select the whole sheet where there's data in. And custom formula is if from this is from T1. If T1, if any column from T1 is equal to sent, then I write it as green, basically. So that's what I'm doing. And yeah, simple as it is, I think it's gonna save a lot of time. And personally, me, it's gonna save me a lot of time. So here's my Zoom mail. As you can see, I sent one earlier today, and I've done quite a bit. So I'm gonna do coaches right now in front of you guys. I want to do, I'm gonna do five. I'm feeling a little bit spicy. Since this is actually a real process I'll take if I'm doing it. I'll do 20, I'll do five, I don't want to like make my email be flagged or blacklisted. So that's why I'm doing it in batches. Not I'm not going crazy. And yeah, I think I'll just run it, right? Oh yeah, the difference is just I want to do coaches, right? So I'll just change it to yeah, coaching leads. Yeah, coaches leads. Again, like the way the data is structured is the same. Like the sheets are this, and you can customize it to different the way your data is structured, not specifically mine. The thing is about this template, I can actually create another scenario where I this is but because this is just for sending um for pitching automatic invoice collection. Like the system I'm pitching to these companies with this scenario is automatic invoice collection, which just is to send reminders to companies that or to clients that pay up, and I hope if you need any help, like let me know. So that's what this like scenario is pitching to the code emails that I'm sending. So I can create another scenario that does exactly another thing, just with the same system, and just change it up a bit. So it's not an expensive system in terms of operations, and it's not a very complex system. So I think you can get away with like duplicating this scenario, making it like 5 times and sending it like and running it maybe 5 different times in a day. So again, I'll run it for you guys now. I'm just run once. So Google Sheets, yeah. So there are coaches, and if I go to my sent 228, right? Once I come back, it's gonna. Oh, what's happening? Okay, yeah. My laptop is slow, so yeah. I think it's done. It's done. Yeah, as you can see, 11:18, 11:18. I think it should have sent three. No, I think it should have sent three. Yeah, because it sent three. So, anyways, here's my coaches list. I forgot to show you guys the rows, man. I forgot to show you guys the rows. So, row 25 is now colored as green. Let me see. How many emails did this send? Sorry about that. It sent only two. Interesting. Anyways, I'm going to run it again so you guys can actually. So right now, beware of the. You can see the highlighted green. Yeah, it's from 25, right? So maybe I'll run it again and just see what's up. Yeah, so 2 and 3. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. It's done. And yeah, it's sending under three again. As you can see, I've sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 in the space of what? And it didn't even take me any stress, and I can sleep and wake up and do it again. So it is a very cheap system. It's not expensive. So it takes three, and what? That's 6 plus 1. That's 7 operations for sending 3 emails. I think I'll take that honestly. So as you can see, right now it's 28, row 28. Before it was 25, right? So again, it's automated so that you won't have to be like manually keeping track of sends. Remember, you're an automation engineer. Anywhere you can automate your process for you, honestly, do it. And if this system turns out to be much more useful than it is, then I'll pay for the upgrade to the paid plan, which is 9 per month, and see. Again, simple system, but you're surprised. These are the templates that I'm using. Like this is for the invoice collection system that I am pitching. So these are the templates for the invoice collection system that I'm pitching to the code emails. And so this is for the other system, which is what's the lead magnet system that I was going to send. I don't know why I like I like this invoice collection system. I don't know, it just seems much more simpler to, explain than lead magnet. But anyways, yeah, that's it. And at the end of these videos, I usually show my YouTube analytics and my performance. So for my previous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos, one enter double digits. Again, I'm struggling to enter double digits most of the time. So there you have it. We have this. The views aren't bad. They're getting better. They're getting in a more consistent, like 5, 6, 8. So like maybe 3 to 10 of the range that I am at now. And my shorts are, yeah, this one did 1.9K. And this one, I think it's gonna pop off soon, but I'm not sure when. And that's my analytics. I grew 2 subscribers in the past 2 days or 3 days. I don't know. So if you check this out, April 25, April 26, 8 subscribers. Fantastic. Same thing, similar. There's nothing too special. I do not have the best YouTube channel. So if that's valuable, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comment below. Cheers.